Hey buddy, so have you ever deleted a production data in an impression that you are working on a lower environment like dev QA or any lower environment? So I have seen people in my experience that sometimes they delete a data in impression that they are working on a dev environment. But when they just hit the execute button or F5, then they realize, oh shit, I have deleted the whole production data. Now what should I do? Then they go for some recovery tool. They just go and find the backup and then they try to restore all those data. But do you know SQL has already some cool feature within the SQL Management Studio. You can use that and you can make sure you don't fall in the same problem in future. So let's take a look at this cool feature of SQL. Okay, so here we are in the SQL Management Studio, and this is the very famous and very popular tool that we usually use to connect with any SQL database. And this is the very normal view. So over here, this thing that you see, this is very important for us. And this is the lifesaver for us. In the future, this is going to save us to delete any key data in the production environment. So normally this color is always yellow, right? But Microsoft has given us a cool feature where you can play with this color. Now what all you have to do, let's say you have two environments. For the sake of this concept, let's say there are two environments, right? One is lower environment and second is production environment. So right now I'm connected with lower environment. So what I will do, let's just disconnect this. I'm going to connect one more time. So this time I will choose the same environment, which is my local DB. I'm treating this as a lower environment, right? I will go for window authentication. Now it's all up to you. It doesn't matter, you are connected with window or SQL Server authentication. So these these properties are the same everywhere. One thing that we never pay attention, that is this option called options. So what all you have to do, click on these options, and over here at the very last, this option is very important. Use custom color, right? So if you choose over this won't work. But when you select it, you choose it, it won't still work. But over here, this option is very useful. Now click on select. Now it will give you colors. Now, since this is a lower environment and lower environment is always good to go, right? So what we can choose, we can use some meaningful color. Since this was a lower environment, good to go. So let's go with a green color, right? So I'm selecting OK. Now connect, and you will see if I click on new query, here you see, this is not the normal view now. That means now whenever I write any query, I would have this color in my mind. Okay, this is green color. That means I'm working on the lower environment. What if, I wanted to work on other environment, right? So what I will do, let's say I wanted to connect with production environment now. So now I will go there and I will say database engine. This time I will choose, different environment. So I'm going to go for this option again. And this was a production environment. I will choose different color. I have already choose red color, but you can choose different color. So why I have chosen the red color? So red color means this is something dangerous. Before performing any operation, make your mind, right? Clear your mind that you really wanted to do that. And this is an alarm color for us. So let's say connect now. So now, now you say new query for the other environment, which is production environment. You will say it will give you a different color, that should be red color. So let's say here you go. Now, whenever you wanted to perform delete operation, you should not delete that, right? Because you will see the red color. But same thing if you wanted to do on the other environment, on lower environment, you have to put the table name. But just to understand this concept, I'm not putting any table name, right? But you would have this color. Now for sure, when you choose delete, you will not do that, right? Because there's a red color. This is production environment. And this simple cool feature, this simple color thing will save your life to delete any important data, so client don't sue you or your company don't sue you. Okay, so that's all for today's video. I will see you in the next video.